Today we will read another story about the characters Pam, Tim, and Finn. They want to fix the rip. How will Pam fix it? What will Pam, Tim, and Finn do next? We will use the new words and skills we learned to read about what these characters do. First, let's play with the sounds and words. Remember that you know how to break words into their individual sounds. I will say a word and you will say each sound in the word. Listen. My. I hear I. My. The sounds of my are and I. Now you try it. Listen to the word, then say each sound. I will move a tile up to a blank space for each sound you say. The first word is it. It. The next word is at. A. T. The next word is home. O. Now I will say some more words. This time I want you to tell me the sound you hear in the middle of each word. Let me do the first one. Cap. I hear a in the middle of cap. The middle sound in cap is a. Cap. A. Is everyone ready to try? Listen to the word. What is the middle sound? Ran. Bad. Hip. Did. Tab. Rip. Sack. Great job. Good readers pay attention to punctuation marks when they read. Pausing or stopping for a short time at periods and commas can help readers and listeners understand what the author wrote. I'm going to read some sentences to show you what I mean. Follow along as I read. See this tin can, Tim? The rim is tan. The first sentence has a comma and a period. Periods show where a sentence ends, so it helps to stop for a bit at every period. Commas show parts of sentences, so it helps to stop for a little bit at commas too. Listen again as I read these sentences. See this tin can, Tim? The rim is tan. What did I do differently this time? Right, I didn't stop between sentences or words. Was it easier or harder to understand the second time? It was harder. The sentences sounded better when I paused at the punctuation marks because it sounded more like what I sound like when I talk. Now let's read the next group of sentences together. We will pause at punctuation marks. Ready? Tim sat. Pam sat. Dip just the tip in, Tim. Then dab it. Remember that seahorse begins with the S sound? The S sound can have different spellings. One spelling for the S sound is just the letter S. Look at the spelling that is circled under the picture of the seahorse. Look at the word cat. The word cat names one cat. Now look at the word at the bottom. Cats. When I add the ending S to cats, I change its meaning. The word cats means more than one cat. The letter S can also stand for the Z sound at the end of words. Look at the spelling that is circled under the picture of the zebra. Underline and S. The underline is a space for one or more letters before the S. Look at it again. The consonant S at the end of words can stand for the Z sound. Look at the word pan. The word pan names one pan. Now look at the word at the bottom. Pans. When I add the ending S to pan, I change its meaning. The word pans means more than one pan. We are going to blend the letters in line 1 to read a word. The first letter is F. Let's slide over to the next letter in line 2. Remember that when there is only one vowel and it is followed by a consonant, the vowel usually stands for the short sound. Let's blend the two sounds. F, I, fit. Now let's slide over the next letter in line 3. Let's blend the sounds. Fi, fin. Now let's blend all the letters together in line 4. Fin, z. Read it with me. Fins. We're going to blend the letters in line 1 to read the word. The first letter is B. B. Let's slide over the next letter in line 2. Remember that when there is only one vowel and it is followed by a consonant, the vowel usually stands for its short sound. Let's blend the two sounds. B, a, ba. Let's slide over the next letter in line 3. Let's blend the sounds. Ba, t, bat. Now let's blend all the letters together in line 4. Bat, s, bats. Read it with me. Bats. Now we're going to read word pairs. Are you ready to read? Let's start with the two words in line 1. Rib and ribs. Which word names more than one? Ribs, that's right. Why? Because it ends in S. Let's read the second pair of words. Pin and pins. Which word names more than one? Pins, that's correct. Why does it name more than one? Because it ends with an S. Now look at line 2. Let's read cans, can, pits, pit. Which words name more than one? Cans and pits. How do you know? Because they end with an S. The last line, let's read. Tins, tin, pad, pads. Which words name more than one? Tins and pads. How do you know? Because they end in S. Good job. Now we are ready to read about Pam, Tim, and Finn in a story called Tin Cans Tip. Let's play the flashlight game. When the flashlight shines on a word, read the word out loud. Let's do the first one. What is, get hold of it. This word. And, that word is and. What is this word? Wait till it's on the flashlight. Now say it. One. That word is one. Very good. What is this word? Correct. That word is for. What is this word? Just. That word is just. What word is this one? Find. That word is find. And the flashlight is shining on then. The word is then. Now what word is the flashlight on? One. That is the word one. What word is that? Many. That word is many. And this word is she. Very good. Those are your high frequency words this week. Good job remembering those. Okay, remember the short I sound can say I as in igloo. The sound for raccoon is R. The sound for F as in fish is F. Sound for S as in zebra, Z, spelled with underline S. The S can also make the S sound for S as in seahorse. Now we are going to read some complete sentences. Let's start with line 5. One cat naps in the bin. Line 6. Let's read. Many tin cans tip. Now you are ready to read fin. Okay, this next activity, you will say the picture names in each set. Look at the pictures next to number 1. Say each picture name. Hand, house, heart. Do hand, house, and heart start with the same sound? Yes. What sound do you hear at the beginning of each word? Nice work. Now look at the pictures next to number 2. Say each picture name. Fan, snake, 5. Do fan, snake, and 5 start with the same sound? No, that's right. What sound do you hear at the beginning of fan? F. What sound do you hear at the beginning of snake? S. What sound do you hear at the beginning of 5? F. Good. Fan and 5 begin with F, but snake starts with S. I will say the picture name and you will say all the sounds you hear in the word. Listen to the first one. Axe. That's right. I hear axe. How many sounds are in axe? 2. Correct. The next word is pin. Say all the sounds in pin. N. How many sounds do you hear in pin? 3. The last one is toe. What sounds do you hear in toe? T, O. How many sounds is that? 2. Very good. Now let's blend the sounds to say the words. I will say each sound in a word. You will blend the sounds to say a word. Ready? Egg. What's the word? Leg. Lock. Key. And can. Now watch the next video to write some words that have our short I sound in them.